What is up, people? The Anime We're here to do my review on Naruto Shippuden episode 266. Amazing episode, people. If there is one thing we know, it is that history will repeat itself no matter what. Sooner or later. I really love the part where, Kakashi's like about to hit Zabuza with his Raikiri, and, Haku just pops in front of him and protects him, and in that split second, I went into a flashback personally in my head, and I was like, this is exactly what happened. And then afterwards, it actually went back into the flashback to see what happened before, and it was exactly the same, pretty much the same anyways. And one thing I didn't notice actually, like, before this episode, like in the last episode, is that Zabuza has his sword because, uh, you know, the member of Sasuke's, like, little clan, or gang team had his sword, and I actually didn't really pay attention to that, but he has his sword now. But what interested me was, like, the split second when Kakashi hit Haku, I was like, he's done. He's gone. Because if you remember, like back in the day, Haku's main purpose was to serve Zabuza and protect him, because Zabuza was kind to him. And Haku had this person that he wanted to protect, which is what he talked to Naruto about, which Naruto then talked to Kakashi about. Having someone to protect, and that's your motivation to actually work and get tougher and stronger. Really, really emotional episode. The music always gets to me, for real. Also, through this episode we get to know more about these seven swordsmen. How the swords are passed down through to the next generations and so on, like Kisame, Zabuza, and all those. So it's like, and even the guy that Kisame slayed, the one that the owner of Samehada before him, and they have these electrical swords and explosive swords and all that. It's pretty cool. Really interesting episode. But anyways, like when Kakashi hit Haku, and I was like, this is exactly what happened, and I was like, no, he's gone, because he accomplished what he wanted, even though he's dead. His purpose is to protect Zabuza. What did he do right now? He just protected Zabuza's life. And that's why he disappeared. And Kakashi's glad. They're dolls, or pretty much puppets, right? So they have no emotions, they can't cry, they can't laugh, they can't do anything but do whatever Kabuto is telling them to do, or whoever's controlling the reanimation jutsu on that specific person. And it's crazy because it was so well set up, in the mirror that freaking Haku had set up from before he died. The mirror was still there, the ice mirror, and you see, like, Zabuza, he can't cry, but in the mirror you actually see the blood, like, the blood from his sword. It's like reflecting into the mirror, and it's just on his eye, and it like slides down. So touching and well made, so perfectly set up for real. I love this episode. I am not gonna lie. I love this episode so much. And I was like, once again, like, being Kabuto cannot be easy. I'm just gonna say it. Controlling all you need these little rocks and all that. It's kind of cool, but it must really take a lot, to control all of them at once with these, like, beads or rocks or whatever they are, and they crumble whenever the person that is symbolizing that specific, like, bead or whatever, when he crumbles, the bead crumbles. But yeah, overall, really, really, really great episode. I loved it. There's nothing to complain about in this episode. Yeah, you got to see some flashbacks. So what? So what? It's, if you if you've been watching Naruto for so long, you're gonna have to get used to these flashbacks, because that's Naruto for you. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. But yeah, personally, I thought it was a great episode. Great animation, great voice acting. Everything was just set up perfectly. Like when Haku was on the ground and the blood from his sword like drips down and it hits Haku's eyes, and which symbolizes the crying, and as well as Zabuza, blood reflecting in the mirror, and Zabuza's like, you see the blood tears dropping, and you get to know more about these their swords and all that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, the episode was the Seven Swordsmen, a couple of flashbacks, and what's happening right now, and basically Haku and Zabuza finally getting to rest, hopefully, because it ended with like a clash between Zabuza and Kakashi. Also, like Gaara is like standing on the cliff, and he's like standing there like a boss, and he's expecting the enemy armies. And behind him, you see this giant army. Oh my god, chills all over my body, for real. Great, great, great episode. Go watch it right now. So yeah, what else happened? Not really. That's pretty much the episode. I mean, we got to see some battles against the Zetsu copies. It seems like they're zombies. I mean, they're slow and they're not too powerful, but the ninjas claim that they are powerful, and but their main power lays in the numbers. There are so many of them. They may not be too strong individually, but together, they're pretty strong. It's the number. Sometimes the number counts, like in this situation. But anyways, guys, this has been my review on Naruto Shippuden, episode 266. Hope you guys enjoyed, and you know what? Have a great day, people. Thank you so much for watching.